Have you noticed those little moments? You walk into a room and instantly forget why you're there. You struggle to recall a friend's name you've known for decades. You dismiss it as simply getting older. But what if I told you that these moments are not inevitable? What if these small lapses in memory are actually a silent warning sign? What if your biggest threat isn't heart disease, but a hidden enemy accelerating the aging of your brain right now? I know you are actively trying to be healthy. You avoid the cookies and the soda. You cut back on ice cream. But despite all your best efforts, you are still consuming 20 to 22 teaspoons of added sugar every single day. That is up to 4 times the limit recommended by the American Heart Association. And here is the most shocking truth. The sugar that is doing the damage isn't in your dessert. It is hidden in the foods you believe are healthy. New research indicates that this hidden sugar is silently shrinking your brain. If your daily sugar intake is too high, you could face an 87% increased risk of poor memory performance after the age of 60. 87%. Think about that for a moment. The threat is not just to your body, it is to your mind, to your independence, and to your dignity. In this deep dive investigation, I will reveal the 3 biggest deceptive foods that are fueling this brain plague. I will simplify the science to show you exactly how sugar makes your brain age faster. And most importantly, I will give you 3 simple, practical swaps you can implement today to reclaim control over your cognitive health. Stay with me, because this is the information that food companies desperately do not want you to know. The health halo deception. The first step in fighting this hidden enemy is understanding the deception. Most of us know to avoid obvious treats like candy bars and sugary sodas. But the real threat comes from the health halo foods. These are the products marketed as low-fat, natural, or organic, which makes us drop our guard. You see a box labeled low-fat or high-fiber, and you feel good about buying it. You assume you are making the right choice for your heart and weight. But here is the cynical truth about food manufacturing. When companies remove fat to make something low-fat, they sacrifice taste and texture. To fix that problem, they add back massive amounts of hidden sugar to make the food palatable again. This sugar does 2 things. It makes the food addictive, and it sabotages your metabolism. The result is a product that is often more detrimental to your overall health than the original fatty version. This cycle of deception is why so many older Americans struggle. You are being betrayed by the labels. This struggle is not a lack of willpower, it is a lack of correct information. The stakes are far too high to ignore this. Data shows that adults consuming more than 25% of their daily calories from sugar face twice the risk of heart-related death. This is not a matter of dieting. It is a matter of life and death, and particularly the quality of your remaining years. To fight back, you must become fluent in the enemy's language. Sugar goes by many aliases on the ingredient list. They hide it from you by using confusing, technical, or seemingly healthy names. If you see any ingredient that ends in -oc, such as fructose, dextrose, or maltose, it is added sugar. If you see any syrup, like corn syrup, rice syrup, or high fructose corn syrup, it is added sugar. If you see seemingly wholesome names like honey, molasses, or agave nectar, remember, your body processes them just like plain white sugar. You need to recognize these 5 common hidden names of sugar and treat them as an immediate red flag on any packaged food. It is time to look past the marketing and confront the ingredients list, the brain plague mechanics. Now, let's talk about the specific mechanics of how sugar turns your brain into an aging time bomb. You need to understand the process so you can truly appreciate the danger and value the solution. The problem starts with chronic inflammation. When you consistently consume high amounts of added sugar, your body struggles to process the sudden, constant spikes in blood glucose. This metabolic stress triggers a continuous state of inflammation throughout your entire system. Think of inflammation not as a small fire, but as a slow, pervasive, corrosive acid. In your brain, this constant inflammation acts like rust on machinery. It corrodes the delicate network of nerve cells and the pathways they use to communicate. Over time, this damages your neurons and impairs the crucial communication needed for memory and cognitive function. The second, more chilling mechanism involves advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. This is exactly what it sounds like. It ages you. When excess sugar attaches to proteins in your bloodstream, it creates these AGE molecules. AGEs are stubborn, sticky structures that damage everything they touch. They are known to damage collagen in your skin, giving you wrinkles, but they do far worse damage inside your head. Your brain's vascular system, the complex network of blood vessels that feed your neurons, is particularly vulnerable. You can imagine your arteries as vital water pipes feeding a garden. The AGEs, driven by excess sugar, act like mineral buildup, slowly coating the inside of those pipes. This causes the arteries to grow thicker, stiffer, and narrower. When these pipes become clogged and stiff, less blood, oxygen, and nutrients can reach the brain. This restriction in blood flow is directly linked to an acceleration of brain atrophy, which is literally the shrinking of brain tissue. Brain atrophy is a key indicator associated with accelerated cognitive decline and diseases like dementia. The impact of this constant sugar consumption is not only long-term damage, but something you feel every single day. Have you ever experienced that mid-afternoon crash? That sudden, overwhelming wave of fatigue where your focus disappears? That is the immediate aftermath of a sugar spike. When you consume hidden sugar, especially from liquid sources or refined carbohydrates, your blood sugar levels skyrocket. Your body panics and floods your system with insulin to bring those levels down quickly. The resulting crash leaves your brain starved for steady energy, leading directly to the brain fog, fatigue, and the poor memory performance the research talks about. This constant roller coaster of highs and lows exhausts your body and, critically, your pancreas. Over years, this resistance to insulin means sugar and fat remain in your bloodstream longer, intensifying the chronic inflammation we discussed earlier. This metabolic chaos turns your brain's fuel source against it. Instead of clean, sustained energy, your brain is forced to run on a chaotic, polluting fuel, accelerating cellular stress and aging. Think of your brain cells as small, intricate power generators. When they are repeatedly hit with this chaotic fuel source, they suffer oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is the third pillar of brain aging caused by sugar. It creates unstable molecules called free radicals. These free radicals are highly reactive and begin attacking the healthy components of your brain cells, damaging DNA and accelerating the cellular death process. This trifecta of damage, chronic inflammation, the AGEs coating your pipes, and oxidative stress, is the definition of the brain plague. It is a silent, systemic attack on the very core of who you are. This is why the data is so terrifyingly clear for our senior audience. Individuals with the highest daily sugar intake are facing an 87% greater risk of poor memory performance. That number represents a loss of independence, a loss of connection, and a loss of self. This is not a future threat. This is a risk you run every single time you eat a seemingly innocent, healthy food item with hidden sugar. The science is definitive. Sugar is not just empty calories. It is a neurotoxin when consumed in excess over decades. But the good news is that understanding this mechanism is your first step toward reversing the damage. You have the power to stop feeding the plague. The key is knowing exactly where the enemy is hidden. Let's move to the 3 most insidious food groups that are delivering this hidden sugar directly to your brain: the triple threat and simple swaps. Now let's translate this science into actionable changes you can make starting today, focusing on the 3 most deceptive sources of hidden sugar. Number 1, the breakfast deception. The problem: the classic American breakfast cereal. Even those brands that are fortified with vitamins, minerals, and labeled whole grain are often sugar bombs. They are designed to be crunchy and sweet, not nourishing. Many common cereals contain more sugar per serving than a glazed donut. This morning, sugar spike is the worst possible way to start your day. It causes an immediate energy crash by mid-morning, often manifesting as brain fog and fatigue. The problem: this sugar spike is also creating an addiction cycle that traps you. These cereals are engineered for maximum palatability and reward. The rapid delivery of sugar to your brain causes a massive release of dopamine, the feel-good chemical. Your brain quickly adapts and begins to crave that intense rush again, making you reach for more sugar later in the day. It's a classic addiction loop programmed right into your breakfast. The fix: look for unsweetened whole grain cereals. But don't stop there. Immediately supplement the flavor with natural sources. Add fresh berries like blueberries or raspberries, which provide natural sweetness, crucial fiber, and powerful antioxidants to fight inflammation in your brain. Blueberries, in particular, are rich in flavonoids, which are proven to support brain health and memory. They provide the natural sweetness your palate desires without the destructive crash. This switch provides a steady, clean energy release throughout the morning, stabilizing your mood and preventing that mid-morning brain fog. You gain sustained energy, mental clarity, and you break the addiction cycle before it even starts. Your breakfast choice determines your mental clarity for the rest of the day. Number 2, the beverage betrayal. The problem: sugary beverages, especially fruit drinks, and sweetened coffee or tea. Many seniors still believe that fruit juice, even if processed, is healthy. When you remove the fiber from fruit and concentrate the sugar, you get liquid candy. Liquid sugar is the most dangerous form because it hits your bloodstream almost instantly. This rapid sugar spike forces your pancreas to pump out insulin, putting immense stress on your entire metabolic system and accelerating the formation of those harmful AGEs. The problem: sugary beverages are especially dangerous because they often use high fructose corn syrup or concentrated fruit juices. While glucose can be metabolized by almost every cell in your body, fructose, the main component of these liquid sugars, is metabolized almost entirely by your liver. When you flood your liver with liquid fructose, it is forced to convert that excess into fat. This leads directly to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, a growing epidemic in the senior population. This process of converting sugar to fat not only strains your liver, but releases inflammatory compounds that circulate throughout your body and, yes, damage your brain. This liquid sugar acts as an express lane for destruction, bypassing the body's natural digestive checks like fiber and creating immediate metabolic chaos. The fix: make plain water your default drink. If you need flavor, switch to sparkling water infused with fresh lemon, lime, or cucumber. For those who love coffee or tea, learn to enjoy it unsweetened or with a natural zero-calorie alternative like a tiny amount of stevia. Avoid the temptation of the pre-sweetened iced teas and bottled coffee drinks. Remember, the goal is to hydrate and sustain, not to spike and crash. Number 3, the condiment calamity. The problem: this is often the biggest surprise. You are eating a healthy grilled chicken breast or a fresh salad, but you drizzle it with a hidden sugar bomb. I'm talking about salad dressings, barbecue sauces, and ketchup. These savory or tangy items use sugar to balance their acidity or saltiness. For example, a single tablespoon of classic ketchup can contain up to 4 grams of added sugar. That little tablespoon just added the equivalent of 1/4 of a teaspoon of sugar to your supposedly healthy meal. The problem: the psychological trap here is the assumption that if something tastes savory, it can't contain massive amounts of sugar. This is where the deception is most effective. Who checks the label on their BBQ sauce? Very few people. Food science dictates that to create a satisfying, long-lasting flavor profile in processed sauces, manufacturers must use sugar to balance the high salt content. That tablespoon of ketchup or ranch dressing you add to your healthy turkey sandwich or grilled chicken suddenly becomes a Trojan horse, injecting hidden sugar into an otherwise nutritious meal. This is a subtle, cumulative danger that adds up teaspoon by teaspoon, day after day, year after year. The fix: adopt a simple rule: the 3-ingredient check. When buying salad dressing or sauces, flip the bottle over and look at the first 3 ingredients. If sugar, or any of its hidden aliases, is listed among the first three. Put it back immediately. The first ingredients on any label are the most abundant. You must choose sauces where the first ingredients are primarily oil, vinegar, or spices. Better yet, take control. Make your own simple vinaigrette with olive oil, red wine vinegar, and herbs. This simple act of preparation eliminates the hidden danger and gives you complete confidence in what you are feeding your mind. Your health is too important to outsource to a cheap bottle of sauce. You now hold the key to fighting back against the brain plague. You have the knowledge to see past the deceptive marketing and read the labels like an investigator. This fight is not about perfection. It is about intentionality. It is about realizing that every single meal is an opportunity to either feed your mind or feed the aging process. You have seen the facts: 22 teaspoons a day, the AGEs, the inflammation, the terrifying 87% memory risk. But you have also learned the secrets, the 3-ingredient check, the power of fresh berries, and the danger of liquid sugar. This journey is not about eliminating all sweetness from your life. It is about eliminating the deception that is stealing your mental clarity and your independence. It is about choosing clean energy for your powerful, beautiful brain. Remember the 87% risk. By making these simple swaps, you are actively reversing inflammation, protecting your cognitive abilities, and securing your long-term independence. You are showing yourself and your loved ones that you choose control over complacency. You are making the choice to feed your mind, not the plague. The resonance point. Which of these hidden sugar traps surprised you the most? The sugary cereal, the flavored yogurt, or the savory salad dressing? Share your biggest aha moment below. We are a community, and we fight this deception together. Now that you know the hidden enemy in your pantry, the fight isn't over. Your sauces and condiments are next. We uncovered the danger, but now it is time for the complete solution for your savory favorites. Click here to watch my next video. Surgeon's Secret, the one condiment that will stop heart inflammation. Content disclaimer: this information is for educational purposes only and is not medical advice. Consult your doctor before making any changes to your diet or treatment.